I'll pull out this mic, so it should be like I'm performing. Take the mic out of the stand. Oh, I think it's not going now. Okay. And she doesn't know we are live already.
YouTube, this is not working for me. This doesn't work for me.
Yeah, YouTube is messing up.
Oh my god. Hi guys. Yeah, so I guess we are live. Yeah. So our topic for today, we're talking about video directors. So this was basically based off a conversation had in the WhatsApp group.
Yep.
Yeah, but before we proceed, life update, then what's up?
Life update. Life update. Nothing much. Just profit, business moves, and yeah, sorting out some deals that I left unfinished when I went on vacation, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just finishing them up and claiming the reward for it. So
Okay.
just all about the bag now. And
Awesome.
YouTube replied me on that channel. They said, yeah, say, thank you for your suspension appeal, but we've decided to keep your account suspended for till further notice. We will not open your account because of the policy violation, privacy, blah 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 blah.
That's after your 18 million that is not due.
Yep. So they took a whole month to come back and tell me that shit.
Anyway,
So yeah, that's where we at.
fingers crossed. I don't know.
No,
I guess
no fingers crossed. That's the reply we were waiting for.
But, I don't understand. I'm speechless because like it's crazy how it's anyway. That was not expected at all. Hi, Lloyd, welcome.
Yo, Zinga Lloyd, what's up?
How are you doing today? I'm fine. Baby B, how are you doing?
I'm good because I was expecting that answer because that's what I've got from the first two times my channels went down and I tried to appeal. So it wasn't strange. I just know they were just it's just formality. Other thing that send us the information for these and that, just formality. So when I saw the reply, I was just like, yeah, again.
It really doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really explained
So
to them, gave them dates, gave them the time it happened, and I told them how can the password of a channel be changed? I think twice in 3 minutes. Like as they change it, I changed it back. They change it again. They start changing all those information, and I told them, give them the time, screenshots of when it was happening, all those things. But they still, YouTube is full of shit. I'm putting most of my attention now on Facebook.
yeah, that's really sad. Anyway,
I'm good.
I guess we proceed. Yeah, if you're good, then we are good.
Yeah, it's their platform. They have every right to do
Yeah.
whatever the fuck they want to do with it. But I'm great.
Okay. At the end of the day, you have other moves. You're making other business
A
moves,
lot.
other money moves.
Most,
So
like 90% of my revenue don't come from just YouTube. So YouTube is just an outlet. Let me just say I give them the credit because they started like the whole movement to give me the exposure to make all the moves I've made up to now that is giving me the money now. So basically right now I don't think I need them that much.
yeah.
I don't think I need them that much. Facebook, I can still just go to Facebook and expand on what I built on YouTube. So most of
That's
my revenues don't come from ads.
okay.
Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah. So this is stage, They say some people come to your life for a reason, some for a season. I guess YouTube was a season.
yeah, seasonal shit. I think I'm
Yeah.
over. I don't know, but somebody's saying I should start the channel over again. I don't think I have the luxury to do it. Though if I start a channel, I think in like 3 4 months I may meet the threshold because I know how to market it. But why should I keep doing it over and over again?
Yeah. How many times will you keep on having to do it over and over again?
Yeah, so that's one of the downsides of YouTube.
So it means even street topic, nothing. You're not doing nothing but.
Street Topic, I don't have access to it. The email address that's linked to Street Topic is the same one that Mulitan was linked to, and I don't have access to the email address because it was hacked and I was locked out of it.
Yeah. Okay, Lloyd saying, glad to see you guys, and I as well. What's the topic for today? Okay, so Lloyd, so we're going to be talking about video directors in the 237 entertainment industry, and video directors in a whole, not just 237 video directors are expensive. Relatively, 237 video directors are even less expensive, relatively,
Done
to the
a
other parts of
lot,
the world.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
They just take chicken change, if you ask me.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, but some artists don't find the amount which they charge suitable. Mindful of the fact that the entertainment world in Cameroon, we all know, is not very profitable as it should be.
yeah,
Yeah. So, a lot of artists don't have the money to pay. You have people going into debt in order to make release this video.
yeah.
So yeah. So this conversation
Tata even said
also
it. Tata even said it. Says someone say upload for go shoot video. Say if it's another video, go make it blow.
crazy, crazy.
Ah la la. Okay.
So we're basically talking about why these video directors charge a lot
Hi
and
DJ
why do
Jobs.
they charge this high video jobs welcome. So what is the amount that we feel is suitable for music video directors should music Buenos dias everywhere
Hi.
um
Is it right?
hi
You can know Spanish today.
Buenos dias
Spanish they blocked today.
this is video jobs. Yeah. So this topic was brought up by Swaggy, right? So Swaggy was talking about like Ken TV.
Yeah.
Is it Ken TV charging a mil or 1 million?
Yeah.
Then I was like,
I don't think King charge.
one,
I don't think King charge a minimum of 1 million. That money we should just throw it out there because I believe there are some guys that he work with just for like getting his brand, keeping his brand relevant. Because there's if a renowned artist come that they don't like, eventually he know he will make the money from them in the long run. But if they don't have them, if they cannot pay the money there and then, he'll just ask them to cover the cost, like for relocation, props, and some things. He'll just ask them to cover like that cost and they do the video. He may keep his wage out of it.
hear me, my volume is low.
Me or Ita?
Mine.
Oh, yeah. When I fixed my sound, I think I forgot to turn on yours on. We are good now.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, DJ Jack, for that feedback. Thank you. Yeah, so yeah, you were saying that when a renowned artist comes, they can charge them less and tell them you cover the cost for this or that.
Yeah, you just keep his wage out of it and just tell the guy, you know what, you just cover the cost for relocation, paying like some of the dancers or like the crew, money for the crew. He may just say, okay, you know what, the CPE crew, we may just do it like it's a whole like old personal relationship thing, like we've been working together and shit. So he'll just say, okay, if we have to relocate, you transport everybody. If we have to get costume, this one it mainly concerns some of these videos that need like prop. You need to set up, build a set. You know, like in this cheap kind of videos that you need to find a location. You need to go to a location and shoot it, like in the street, the stadium, or bar and places. Yeah, those kind of videos they can just. Not every video costs 1 million. This guy just forget about this fact, saying that can take 1 million for every, like his minimum is no, he doesn't. But if he's charging that, if he decides to charge that, I don't blame him for charging it. He does the work. So, but I know there are some guys that he keeps his wage out of it and just decide to go with the cost of production.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think like I think somebody even mentioned it in the group like that 1 million is paying my crew, paying the dancers, and in those days when they used to rent equipment, like, okay, I have to also pay for
Even up to today, I still
equipment
believe
and
King rents equipment. I don't believe he has
yeah.
every equipment.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, it also comes to if you need a drone shot. If he doesn't have a drone, they need to rent a drone. But I believe by now King should have a drone. So there are some cameras. Like I saw him with a camera, red camera. That red camera is kind of expensive. So especially
Mm.
when he went to I think into Tanzania to shoot a video. I think
Mhm.
there they used the red camera. That camera, and I believe they rented it. I don't think they bought it. I don't think he owns it, but I know he owns some
Mhm.
cameras. Like when I see a video, like the videos he shoot most of the videos in Cameroon. Like I know the price range of the camera because I see the filtering he does on it, the noise canceling he does on it, like the skin
Mhm.
smooth he does on it, and yeah, all those things make me realize, okay, he's using this kind of camera that cannot hide all these things. So he needs the software to kill some of these aspects of it. Like,
Mhm.
yeah. So he
Yeah.
doesn't have the best quality of cameras, but he just uses his editing skills to make the videos look the best.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, so I think like King Steven definitely deserves that 1 million. Like, but when
Uh,
I was talking to him, he was like, "Nah, now his minimum is 2 million." All those things I believe is just branding. He's just branding
yeah, it's
that.
branding.
Yeah, I'm expensive. This is my price range and all that stuff. Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. I think he deserves that amount. Like we said, relatively, these video directors don't even charge anything. They don't charge
Yes, compared to,
anything
yeah.
relatively. Yeah.
Because
You.
Nigerian video directors charge in dollars, though they live in Nigeria.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh
So
God.
you should just know
Oh
how
God.
the range is. And they are even saying like I think that guy name is Caesar or is Shina or something. He has shot videos for Davido and some guys before. He's saying he
Mm.
applauds video directors that take $5,000 to shoot a video. Like you really try to bring a video, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know the kind of video we can release in Cameroon for that amount.
Yeah.
You see, so that just show us how, like, that's why I say Cameroonians are really talented because we use what we have to produce content that we can compete with on every level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
we have the skill.
That's it. Yeah, but would you advise a musician, an upcoming musician, to break their bank for a music video?
No, why? Uh-uh. You can do music video with anything these days. It just depends on the concept. You just have to come up with a
Mm.
story and the equipment you use. You have to make your story believable with the equipment you use. And then you can just justify it.
Mm-hmm.
You can just record your music video, official music video with your phone and say it's a quarantine edition.
Mm.
It just depends on the concept and the story and the kind of thing you want to make the video. Like you can hide the fact that you don't have the budget to shoot the video just to make them think you are doing the video as like for these Afro pop songs that you sing to a girl. You can just make it as if it's a video call between you and your girl. That's the whole concept that you had in mind for the professional video, but in a
Mm.
sense it can just be like low budget, but you are just
Mm-hmm.
strategizing and making the fans consume it with the sense that okay, we are watching the conversation between this guy and this girl and it is on the song. There are so many ideas. Like production is a whole crazy kind of thing, but some guys that don't have creative minds or vision, they always go for spending too much money to have the quality.
Mm-hmm.
Even A-list artists
Yeah.
like Kanye West shoot videos with his iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Most guys don't know he does. So I don't know, I know today. So it just depends on the concept and the storyline or the way you want to do it. He recorded his
Mm-hmm.
album that Jesus is King. He recorded 70% of that album on his iPhone,
Okay.
just to make it feel like he wanted the sound to be raw and authentic. That's why he recorded it on his iPhone, and he was always on the road walking and when he's inspired, just record. Like you just do. It depends on the concept and when you produce the beats, you make it in such a way that the kind of equipment you use in recording match the beat. So it showed that he wanted it to be raw, like feel low
Mm.
budget and down to earth. Like yeah,
Yeah. I remember this Selena Gomez song. I needed to lose you. To I
yeah.
needed
She
to
shot it
what?
with iPhone.
Yeah, with an iPhone. Yes,
Yeah.
she shot it with an iPhone, and it was really good. Like, if she
Listen,
didn't say that she
iPhone.
shot it with an iPhone, I wouldn't have
I
known.
have I have videos on my channel that there are some I shot with my phone and some I shot with my camera. If I You cannot differentiate them unless I tell you I did this one with the phone and with the camera because of the phone I'm
Mm.
using. So that the phone she was using is obvious that it has is supposed to have that quality. She even masked hers like doing it in black and white, so you cannot even see how the quality or down the quality is. But mine I use video, so you cannot still notice. So you just depend on the editor, the person editing with the yeah. So you just depend on that.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely something which you can always improvise and see like what
Yeah,
options do I have out there. Yeah, I even know of some video directors that when you come to them, they ask you, okay, how much do you have?
yeah.
Okay,
So the
you tell them how much you have, then like, okay, this is my charge from it, so this is what we have to spend. Okay,
yeah.
then they give you a concept based on the money that you have to offer. But
Uh,
yeah, but some will tell you they have issues
Mark
of people
David, what's
saying, no,
up?
I want to. Hi, Mark David, welcome. So
Yeah.
they will tell you that they have an issue of some people saying, I have, let me say, I have a 300,000 to shoot a video, but I want a video. Let me exaggerate a little bit of it. Like, I want a video in a private jet. Like, they'll give you an amount.
Ah.
They'll give you an amount
Oh
which does
boy.
not match what they want. And
Yeah.
they're like, okay, I cannot work with you then. Yeah, I cannot work with you
Some of them, let
because
me
you
tell
cannot be
you,
putting,
when you
yeah.
if you have to go to a video director to come up with a concept for your video completely 100%, one, you have no vision. That's one thing. The next thing is you have to trust that guy a lot for you to let them come up with a story, like to interpret your art like your song. Because I just believe, as like, if I put myself in a producer or an artist space, when you're recording a song, when you come up with a bit, in your mind you already see a concept of the video, like you already see what you're trying to portray. So when you go now to the video directing, you work hand in hand with the director, you give them what you have, then they tell you if it is possible and how it would influence the video shoot and how it would reduce the impact of the message you're trying to send, like you work hand in hand with them. But if you have to go to them for them to listen to the song and come up with a concept, because you trust them, or maybe you can just go there and just leave everything to them because you believe they are so professional and so good and you believe they won't do no wrong. That's a big mistake. Yeah, so some artists, like
Yeah.
sometimes when they say they have 300,000, you can do a good video for 300,000 in Cameroon if you own all the equipment. Like if you don't have to rent
Yeah.
all this equipment, but if you have to rent, then that money is small. Sometimes they go to these directors and call that amount of money when those directors are great at editing and doing their work, but they don't own the equipment. That's when the money
Yeah.
falls short. So
Okay. Yeah.
Swaggy, what's
So
up? We are talking about your topic, man.
yeah, hi Swaggy,
Fun.
hi Fun Godi.
Godi, what's up?
Actually,
Godi
hello
has
to
been
you too.
missing. Godi is an old Molly Town fan. I believe Molly Town is down now. Everybody now. Wait, would you join for Chakara TV?
Okay. Well,
Would,
imagine.
would you meet up there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. DJ Dap says some of them will pay 300K and expect 4K visuals. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like if you have a little amount to pay,
Yeah.
then expect a certain quality.
No, not quality. You should not give somebody shitty quality, call it saying that that is for their budget. No. The budget is for, if you have to give them the shitty quality, it means you rent the equipment that is not up to standard. Is that what you mean? Because if you
Yeah.
own the equipment and you're giving the guy shitty quality, it just means you decided to downgrade the quality of the video or the project.
I'm just saying, right? If you people put a certain budget for camera and it's not that much, right? So you have to go to and rent the camera, or the lens which you're using is not the best. The camera which you're using is not the best, so that might
Or
affect the
sometimes the
quality.
directors decide to put their wage before the equipment. So if you come with that amount of money and their wage is, let's just say 250,000 or 150 or 100,000, they would say, first and foremost, this is my wage. Then the budgeting for your video will go onto that one. So that's when you get that kind of a thing, like having the poor quality video and all that shit. But Win King, as I
Yeah.
said, Win King may keep his wage aside depending on the client he's working with. Yeah, he may keep his wage aside
Yeah.
and just say, okay, you know what? Let's just go for the cost of production.
Yeah, and that's what he also said. He was like, sometimes it's like he needs to connect with the song. If he really likes a song, then he's doing the song. Sometimes he can even do it for less. He can even do it out of like his free will, like do it for free. Yeah, I think even Adrenaline was like he had already gone up to a certain level where people were paying him like really huge amount.
Yeah.
Then that's when he met TC Panchak, and TC Panchak wanted him to shoot I don't know the video, one of the videos that he did for TC Panchak, and he did it for 100K. That after his amount, his tax had really gone like really high. His price rate was really high. He did
Yeah.
it for 100K because he loved the song and he could vibe to the song. Yeah, so sometimes video directors, like if they really like it, they are like, you know what, I'll put my wage aside and do it for, yeah, for the
Normally,
culture,
most
I
of TZ
guess.
Panchak's videos that I've seen, there's no reason for them to blow huge amount of money on them, because if I see an expensive video, I'll know. I can see. Forget about having all these private jets and all these things. Okay, if I see an expensive video that was shot, like you see the scene is like in the streets, I'll still know that video was expensive. I can
Mm,
see an expensive video, that a cheap video that was shot in exotic places, and I'll know that video
mm,
was cheap. So
mm-hmm.
most of TZ Panchak's songs that I've seen, I don't think his budget for his videos have ever gone above like 300K or 400K. I don't think so.
Mm.
Yeah, I just think, and the directors he worked with are the directors that maybe they know him and they want to uplift their status using his name. So TZ Panchak's video, he can come. He may prove me wrong, but from all the videos I've seen, his videos, I don't think he has any video that is up to a million.
But you don't think even the most recent one with Kosi
No,
Energy, where they were, is it the one with private jet? Yeah,
I
that
think
video
so.
it was in a private jet, right?
Yeah, I don't think that video is up to a million.
Really?
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah, I think with that video, right, there were a lot of resources. I feel, first of all, I feel like the video director didn't really make good use of the resources,
Yeah,
but I just feel like the resources should step up the price. I don't know. Yeah.
yeah, I
To
don't.
get a private jet, you rent it, right? In your video.
Nah, you don't rent it for the video. The private jet was at the port where it's supposed to
Mm,
be, so you can just.
mm,
It depends on the relationship the artist or the record label owner has with the person having the private jet. But if he does not have any relationship with the person, you can just tell them a video shoot, like a song is 3 minutes. You can just tell
mm.
them, give us 5 or 10 minutes here. We will give you 50K just to sit
Okay.
around it and shoot. They'll just say, okay, just do it, because you're not
Mm-hmm.
moving the plane. The plane is just there.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's supposed to be. The only thing is you
Mm.
guys need to shoot with it. So if there's somebody
Yeah.
who just say shoot, but if it is another person who just say you guys should give me some money, like we call those kind of guy neckmen them. But that's where the plane is just supposed to be. Anybody can walk by
Mm-hmm.
it. Anybody can take pictures with it. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, a song is not that long that you say you spend 24 hours or hours. Like, because if you see the scenes they shot on that plane, I don't think they spend a
Mm-hmm.
lot of time there. I think they took, I
Mm-hmm.
think, 4 scenes continuously from different angles. Then when they went to production, they used all the scenes. And if the song is 3 minutes, let's just say they can take 2 minutes to, they can prepare before coming there. They use 2 minutes to prop, like set the girls, do the makeup, make them dry, and every take can take almost like 5 minutes. If they do four, how many minutes is that? Like 25 minutes. They are done. They leave their place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Let me read the comments. Ijab's how far? Okay. Ade Chakra TV. So I never miss a video. Okay, that's good to know from Godi. Thank you very much. DJ Jabs, 30K is in none. You have been missing, Godi.
Mm.
Yeah, Ejabs, you know how work day this is. Okay, I guess it's conversation between DJ
Yeah,
Jabs
no,
and Godi.
our family, the chat.
Yeah, they are conversing. What is the title of Doctor? What is the title of the Doctor King did out of Cameroon? I need to see the video. The video he did out of Cameroon in Tanzania is My Way, Stanley Eno
No, no, it's not my
featuring
way. It's for some
Diamond.
Tanzanian
That's not
artists.
it.
No, it's not. Some
Okay,
big
that's not
names in
it.
Tanzania. Yeah. Is it
Okay.
Tanzania or Uganda? It's in East Africa, but they shot it on the beach. I don't think the video is even out, but I think the song audio is out already. I just saw
Uh,
like the making and behind the scenes that they shared it. Like
okay, but
the song is not out yet, I don't think. But
My
my
Way
way,
was in what country? They
Cameroon.
shot in which country? Was in Cameroon.
Yeah, My Way was shot in Cameroon.
Diamond came to Cameroon, and Ariel Shindy all came to Cameroon.
My Way remix. I don't wait. Let me see.
Yes, I had a feeling it was in Tanzania, but I don't know because Diamond, Ariel Shindy were they all in Cameroon
Yeah, it was in
to shoot
Cameroon
that
when
video?
Diamond came to Cameroon.
Oh,
I think that was when
really?
they shot it, when Diamond came to Cameroon. But I don't think Ariel Shimi
Okay.
has ever come to Cameroon. Or has he come? Because these guys just come like visitors, like they just come in hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Even Peter, like Paul, they just come in. Like, you just always see them in clubs taking photos with guys. And you do not even know they were coming. You know they are coming when
Mm-hmm.
they are doing publicity for shows. But if they are just coming to hang out, like to you don't even know
Mm-hmm.
they are coming to the country. So I believe Ariel Shine, I don't know. But I know My Way, that thing was shot when
Okay.
Diamond was here for his show.
Okay, so we're having Godi saying My Way remix was in Ivory Coast, then DJ Japs is saying yes, the remix was in Cameroon. So
It was in
I
Cameroon
don't
when
know.
Diamond Platinum came to Cameroon.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Let's see.
because they
Please,
set
what?
that set was built.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the whole of that set
Okay.
was built.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see. Swaggy is saying you shouldn't better accept the money if you know you will give someone a shit quality. What you mean is the video won't be as fancy as expected. Okay, so it's preferable that the video director says, okay, I'm not going to take the 300K if you know the quality will not be as great.
Sometimes when you take that kind of money and deliver those kind of jobs, you destroy your own credibility. Like you destroy your
Mm.
chances. Like when somebody see your work, they'll just say,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can go to that guy. At that time, they don't even know how much you receive to make it. They just see by the end product.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you should
Exactly.
think. Yeah, you should think. Like I'm very disappointed by the fish in jar video.
Really?
Yeah,
I had no issue with it though.
I had a very big issue with
I
it.
had no issue with it. I just didn't understand the
That's a
Danny
low
Green
budget.
scene.
Yeah, that's
I
a
just
low.
didn't understand the Danny Green
Yeah,
scene where
no,
he was
it's the
jumping with the
intro,
white
that
gown and stuff.
spiritual
I
healing. Barabababe. So he's the prophet making that. Barabababa. That's why they used him there. So now you understand it.
okay. Yeah, if I understand that part, it means I have no issue with the video
Yeah,
then.
that's it. He's
I
the
I'm
one
like
doing
it's
that.
cool.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they just had to use him there for that. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
it. Yeah. But
Let me see.
I'm
Yeah.
disappointed by the video. That's just it.
What is disappointing about the video?
Okay. I don't like the quality of the video.
Really?
Yeah.
I like seriously, I watched that video, I was like, this is good. I had no issue. The quality, you feel the quality is below standard.
Yeah. Not only below standard, really below standard. Like,
Hmm. Anyway, like I saw the effects that were being used. Sometimes it's not the bright effect, and I was like, this was intentional that these effects are
mm,
being used. So I was like, cool.
anyway, I just believe they never used the best equipment to shoot. It's a low budget video. That's just what I'll say. I don't think that video is up to
Mm-hmm.
500K.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. They use the
Mm-hmm.
equipment used for that video, like even for the lighting, for I can say the camera they use for that video shoot. You guys can argue me for that. I don't think that camera is even up to Canon 850D. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
so. That thing is from
Okay.
Canon 660D or 65D
Mm-hmm.
or 650. I don't think you guys even went up to 80 or 70. The camera they use
Mm-hmm.
for that video, because they had to use a lot of skin touch and skin smoothing, and even the lighting,
Mm-hmm.
the things they use for lighting. That's it. Yeah, it was a low budget video.
Mm-hmm. So you think it was low budget and like even Godi saying the video disappointed him. Do you
Yeah.
feel like it's going to affect the credibility of he
Yeah,
was
it's a
choosing who
lot. It's
directed
going
it,
to
right?
affect it a lot, because some platforms like
Mm-hmm.
Trace normally always add some smoothing on some of his videos. So the
Mm-hmm.
videos now look like, let's see if you go on Trace. That's just what I would say. Because Trace, I just believe
Mm-hmm.
that's a benchmark for everybody producing music videos in Cameroon. You
Mm-hmm.
see? Yeah, and Trace also have a benchmark and connection. But I don't think that
Yeah.
video is what I expected it to be. But that's not even my
Mm-hmm.
favorite song of the album, though. But I just like the song. My favorite song of the album is Patience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Godi is saying anyway, Fish doesn't have that kind of money to do the kind of video
But
you
he
talk about.
signed.
He
So
signed
the record label
who?
is supposed to. He signed ATM Entertainment. He said he was signed when I had that live chat with him on my podcast. He said he's in works with a record label. We'll see it when the time comes. And I think a week after that interview, he posted a pic that he signed the record label. He posted a video of him signing a record deal and saying he signed to ATM Entertainment. And even during the video, at the end of it, you saw that ATM Entertainment.
So ATM Entertainment, who are they?
I don't even know them. That's why I
Because
said. He
like
said he's working with
sometimes you
guys
might
who have a
just
vision. He said some guys approached him and he realized that they have a vision. He saw that they have the same vision with him. They will treat his art like great and blah. And when I was talking with him, he told me, if you think if the record label give me 10 million now, you think I won't sign. Then I asked him again, Fish, now 10 million where you want them. If I give you 10 million now, you sign. He said, yes, no. Say, yes, I'll sign. So, and I don't know how much these guys gave him, but yeah. But I just believe it's some kind of a
anyway.
partnership kind of a thing. I just believe so.
Yeah,
Creative
anyway,
partnership.
me like I would not overhold the record label to a high esteem because like they have not proven themselves in the past. Like I
No,
don't know who
Fish
these
is a
people
kind of
are.
Fish in Cameroon now is somebody who is supposed to sign to something that will bring out the best. Because musically, Fish is a genius. He needs a record label that can match his skill now. Because if the marketing department, like if the team handling him don't handle him well, he'll just be another one of these guys who just popped up and disappeared. And I don't like that to be Fish. I don't like that to happen to Fish.
I don't think that will be Fish because those guys who pop up and disappear, they usually pop up just with one hit song. Like they don't have a whole album or the
Hey,
trend of
Gasha
songs.
had Kakimbiri. Gasha had
Gasha's case is different. There were other things that affected her
no.
career.
Gasha's own was it had to do with this record label shit. Gasha was signed to Stephen, then she left. So I'm just saying mismanagement. If there's a wrong team to manage you, like wait, you already have your core fans, and the kind of music you do, you need is the kind of songs that when you push your core fans to expand and keep growing slowly but surely. But when you have a boom with the kind of music you do, like what Fish is doing now, there's no artist in Cameroon doing what Fish is doing now. Fish is his style is just unique to him. So he needs a team that will cement that, make that sound a top tier or A-list sound. Because somebody like Gasha now, she has a sound, but when she released now, Jojo say, okay, yeah, we know you're used to doing that, and it'll die away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know you're used to doing that, and the song will die away. But if Gasha was at the level like Charlotte Zipanda, because Charlotte Zipanda also has that kind of a style that when she sings, they'll say, yeah, boom, Charlotte has done what she's used to doing. But Gasha, she was not, she was going to that level. Then she went to a certain point when they said, okay, she'll just do this thing and yeah, go back that way. She will not even follow through with something like a dope video or show us the progress. So I don't want
Yeah.
somebody like Fish to be that, because from the way they handle like all his videos, like starting from Anti Kirikou, the song was dope. The video, like I told you, I wasn't impressed with the video, but I like the dancing, the actions. That's what it has been moving me on all Fish videos. But
Yeah.
the energy on his video, that's what has been moving me. But the quality, I haven't liked the quality of any of his videos so far. Which means if these guys
Okay.
keep up the way they are doing, his songs will not break through to the mainstream. He will just keep being mediocre or mid-level artist, like mid-level star. He will never be A-list, like broke through to the A-list. If they just keep dancing around this marketing, the kind of marketing. Because Fish is the marketing himself. I don't think the record label is doing any big thing that we are saying that, okay, the record label is actually pushing and doing all these things. Fish himself is a marketing machine. So he needs a team that can match up to him. Like I said, Fish is superstar quality, but he needs that team that can understand how to work with him to push him to the next step. But the videos I've seen them releasing, I have nothing against Chizo, but I think you guys should ditch that director for now and work with somebody else.
It depends on the director who also gives them a good deal. Some people work with the director because like, okay, this director has given us a deal where we can shoot 5 videos for a cheap price. So you're
All
like,
right.
well, let's do with this guy. Yeah. Let me see. Let me read the comments. Let me see. DJ Japs is saying, let me see. Goddy is first saying, anyway, Fish doesn't have that kind of money. Yeah. Then it says, but Chuzi is a good director. I don't know why he didn't advise Fish's crew on what to do. Now, is it the crew? Now, like when these kind of
No,
things happen, you don't know if it's the crew's fault or it's the director's fault.
no,
But I feel like the director has the
it's
final say when it comes to the music
yeah, he
video.
has because when I complain about the quality of the production, you already see something. It tarnishes the reputation of the director already. When I'm already talking about the quality, so you, the
Mm-hmm.
director, before working on a video, you already know if they may say the artist like did could not dance, could not they were not well dressed, because even not well dressed, it may also have to fall on the record label or the sponsors of like the record label and the director. But in that case, some of the blame will go to the record label. When we go to a quality director, it's all your fault. We like you, we hold you responsible for quality.
Mm-hmm.
So when they are already
Mm-hmm.
talking about the quality of your videos, just know, yeah, a finger is already pointing at the director. Like, what the fuck? Like, is this what you could come up with? Like the final product? Like even that
Mm-hmm.
Edilo Dre, like that Rhythms video featuring Edilo Dre and
Mama.
Blanche. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
video there was a. I think it's still cheese. No, is it? No, it's not cheese who did it.
Mm-hmm. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think
I
he's the
forgot to.
same person, but
Mm-hmm.
it got to a point where the thing had some lags there during the dance. Like when he has a lot of graphic work, like
Mm-hmm.
I edit videos, so I know what graphic, like I know the various graphic cards and what they can do and how load affect them on certain spaces or certain places. When I watched that video, I arrived at that point. I told myself, it means on this spot there has been a lot of effect or so much activity that the graphic card can handle it. That's why you see
Yeah.
it putting all those like breaks in it during the rendering. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
like I said, sometimes they put those kind of things there intentionally based on the kind of, it may be like a dance move. Okay, like Beyonce and Stone Boy when she was dancing
Mm.
on that small stool with those girls. There's a point where her dance moves like will slow up, fast up, like move fast, move fast. That one was intentional. That's how you do that kind of a move. But when I saw it on
Mm.
that video, it was like it was like hardware malfunction, like low budget,
Mm-hmm.
like low equipment. So like I said,
Mm-hmm.
if that was an intentional move, I don't see the point. I don't see why they did it.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
if that was a technical problem, then my bad. Like I think that will hinder the song from getting to most places or from getting some kind of like recognition in some
Exposure.
places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what Lloyd is saying. What it
Eric,
takes.
Eric, what's up?
Hi Eric. Hi Chi Greg.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Lloyd is saying what it takes on our video directors. Are they matching standard or they still need to step up their game and increase the cost of producing a video? I feel like the video directors are just going with the market. Can
No,
artists afford
video
the high
directors don't have anything to
quality?
do with marketing.
No, I'm saying they are going with what the artist can afford. Like, can the artist afford the high quality? They go
Yeah.
with it. If they cannot afford, then they stick to what can be afforded. Godi is saying they haven't invested that much in fish, but what they know is those guys are mainly sponsors, not a record label. Okay, so the
Yeah, I
ATM
think
guys are
so.
not. Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Fish
But
is
he's
on the
calling
road
them a
to
record label.
being.
He's signed to them. It's almost like Motherland. What if Stanley Eno never had the exposure he had now or blew up the way he had now? They'll just say Motherland was just
Mm,
a sponsor. But if Fish
mm-hmm,
blow up the way, they'll just say, okay, now, but we told you it was a record label, and they'll start thinking about
mm-hmm,
signing. So,
mm-hmm.
yeah. They call themselves
Okay.
a record label, so they should act like it.
Yeah, Fish is on the road to being independent from the way I see things. He is just trying to amass money to do the things he has vision for. I don't know what about the whole goofman movement, his government. Like I feel like that was his record label kind of movement
No,
stuff. Is that not it? What was
government,
that?
that's is yeah, it's not like a record label, it's like a team, his marketing team, like the guys that come up with a gimmick with him to make him go viral, like all those guys who share his stuff, like
Mm,
government mentality is like a gang.
Mm.
It's not a record label.
Okay, because I felt like he was an independent artist and he had his group
Yeah,
of
he
friends whom he
was,
called
and I
his go.
believe what he was doing with the government, it was impressive.
Mm. Okay. Um.
And that's his new fandom, like Boko Gang.
Yeah.
So those are the guys who make him go viral. Those are the guys who share it. Those are the guys who troll others on his behalf too. But he started
Mm.
with his crew, the government, those guys who went to that event and never had food. Like the first person not to get jaw, the first group not to get jaw. Yes, that's government.
Yeah.
That's the pioneer, the founding fathers of government.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Fish cannot be that. Trust me, the energy he puts in his art will make him top. Okay, I think when we're talking about the Gasha situation,
Listen,
yes.
you guys should start doing this. Like, don't say the energy you put in his art, okay? Don't say the energy you put in his art, because that energy can be there, okay? The creativity can be there, the
Mm-hmm.
charisma can be there. But if you don't
Mm-hmm.
have the access or the people to put your songs where they are supposed to be when they are supposed to be, that's just all you'll be. You
Mm-hmm.
just be a B list or a limited artist with all the fancy shit. You may blow
Mm.
up, but in a very long, it may take you as more. It may take you longer than when you have a team that actually know how to market who you are or
Mm.
your brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So fish cannot okay. The issue is most established labels will want to tell fish and change his art, but fish and his art is unique.
Yeah, Fish.
Okay.
Nothing needs to change with Fish. I just liked him the first day I heard his song.
uh I don't know, like we have said something that needs to change, right? Like better videos and stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean art, like his style of music. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to his video production and the way he's been marketed out of what he actually normally does, he needs some team that actually know how to give him the outlet, like go through,
Mm.
present him to the gatekeepers the right way. Because personally, I just believe Fish marketing is based on what he has already, like his buzz, his hype, and all that. There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing extra done on Fish.
Yeah, but do you think like his branding needs to be
It's perfect.
reevaluated? Like it's
No,
perfect like that?
Fish is okay. He just need a team that that know how to, or that have access and know how to
Mm.
use that access. That's just it.
Yeah, but then I think that might be an issue, like Gotti is saying, like most big record labels when they
Not the
sign
big record
somebody, they're
level.
like,
He can still organize government to do all those things for him. Like, look at what how far government has taken him.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that he will not be able to sign to a record label like Empire. Because if he signs to a record label like Empire, there's a way things are being done, and it might not be the way Fish usually does his things. So there might
Yeah,
be that clash in strategies. Yeah. So
yeah.
I feel like that. Yeah, that will be the issue. So I feel the most suitable record label for him might be this ATM, which they are just starting off, and he can still debate like, no, I want to stay
Uh,
this
Listen,
individual,
I
unique
will still
me.
go with this thing. If Fish signed to Big Dream, he will be big. But I believe now Big Dream is a part of Universal Music. Do you know that?
I thought it was Empire that was part of Universal now.
Yeah, because
Big
the
dreams too.
CEO of Big Dream now works with Universal. So I just think he was sucking, man.
Mm-hmm.
So Universal is just sucking everything in Cameroon,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
that's
because
not good.
like all those record labels, they have a strategy which they use to make their distribution better, to make their artists go wider. They have this strategy, they'll tell you do this, do that, and all that kind of stuff. You see a similar trend with all their artists. When people sign to them, they start being a certain kind of way, having a certain kind of persona, which I feel like is an advice from the people who are guiding them. So
Yeah.
if Fish has to get to those levels, they'll want to do all those reshaping and telling him do this, do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if that could work out. Yeah. The crew gave 50K and Choosy gave them 50K video. Come on, blame his crew management, etc.
Wait, what?
Okay. That's what
Wait,
God
wait, wait,
is
wait,
saying
wait.
here.
What? 50K?
I don't think that's the
I
exact
don't
amount.
think
I
that's
just
the
feel
amount,
like
but I wanted to say,
I
come
just feel he's
on.
approximating.
Come on. No, even Chizu, like most of his videos I've seen,
Mm.
I already know the price of his camera he's using.
Mm-hmm.
I already like most of the videos, like the camera he owned, because there are some videos
Mm.
he has shot that I've seen, like maybe he rented a bigger camera, like more professional camera based on the budget. But the camera I
Mm.
believe he owns is, yeah, it's not up to 1 million francs.
Yeah. So let me see. Chi Greg is saying fish will never flop. This guy is a genius. He is just unique. He will always be outstanding. I'm so sure. I don't know about always. I don't know about always because you never know about the future. There are a lot of people that came
I'm
up.
telling you guys about Gasha, or maybe. Nah, I wanted to throw Tila in there, but Tila never even got up to the level where Gasha got to.
Tila,
Nah, I
yeah.
would say Banye, because Banye had an international hit.
Mm.
Yeah, but where is he at right now?
Yeah, but people always, especially in this entertainment world, you can never really say always
Yeah,
because like there's always the right
Tyron
up and
X,
right.
every five
Yeah.
years he has an international hit that is booming
Mm.
even overseas. But where is he at?
Mm.
So yeah, sometimes you may have the
Yeah.
skill, you may have the brain to come up with those kind of dope, amazing songs that catch the moment. But if you don't
Mm-hmm.
have a marketing team that can make that attention last, that can expand,
Mm.
that can market you in all those aspects,
Mm.
you just be a moment in time. You'll always be a moment.
Yeah, I fear I don't know about Big G Baba if he has what plans he has, but I feel like if Fish doesn't step up his game to
He'll
get to
be like
like
Big G.
that exactly he will end up in that level of we know you have good songs, we know people talk about you, we know you are in the
What? Yeah,
entertainment
Big
world,
G
but
is
you
a
are not
perfect
there.
example. Yeah, you see,
Yes,
yeah,
you're not
Fish.
there. Yes.
Big G is a perfect
Yeah.
example of what we are scared that Fish should not be.
Mm. Mm.
And Fish
Yeah,
deserves to be
so
above that. Fish deserves to be
yeah.
seen on the likes of what Kosi is right now, or what
Mm-hmm.
Pernod is right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the level
Yeah.
Fish deserves to be on.
Mm-hmm. God is saying Goofman is a fandom and his trend. Okay.
Claudette, what's up?
Hi
Welcome,
Claudette.
ma.
Lord is saying fish is the next big thing in our industry. He just needs a good management team to show him to the world.
If they don't treat him right, he will not be the next big thing. He's still
Yeah.
too fresh for everybody to neglect and start calling him the big thing.
Mm-hmm.
He can easily be forgotten right now. He's still too fresh for us to keep
Mm.
making him feel like he's that guy. He's still too fresh for
Mm.
that. He still lack a
Mm-hmm.
lot to be that guy. He has a skill,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he has the energy, he has the charisma, he has the personality, but he don't have the access.
Yeah, I also hope he gets into the business side of entertainment fast enough because I
Because when
think
I
that's
talk with
very
him on that podcast, I realized that he doesn't know anything uh, apart from doing his dope music and doing his gimmicks
mm-hmm.
online. When I
Mm-hmm.
talked with him, I just realized he needs a team that understands marketing and how to market him.
Yeah.
He's
Mm-hmm.
just an infant when it comes to entertainment. He's just talented,
Mm-hmm.
a talented infant. That's just it.
Yeah. Yeah, because in order for you to stay consistent long term, you need that marketing and that business side intact. Yeah. Just with the
Yeah,
entertainment then it doesn't really last for long.
yeah.
It doesn't really last for long. Yeah. So I'm trying to refresh my page. Let me see. Are there some other comments I've missed?
Yeah, no.
Uh
For Godi said that was last. That's a big record label Big G signed. So he said Dakwas
okay.
has a limit, or the limit they are willing to spend on Big G. I believe
Mm.
that's it. That's why.
And that's actually where Big G wants to remain. Trust me. If not, if we don't blow past, I know that question. Person. I have this issue. I have this issue of loyalty when you don't see progress, and when like, for example, right, you're in a record level
Maybe,
and you
or
feel
in a
like,
sense, okay, from what Godi has just said,
yeah,
let me just hypothetically, let me just say,
mm,
Nato, what's up? You're late today, man.
hey Nato. Mm-hmm.
What's up? What's good? So, okay, let me answer this. Then maybe you read Lloyd's comment. Uh,
Yeah.
so hypothetically, let me just say that was Big G don't have enough from events, shows, merch sales, and all that, but he's talented and he does dope music. And Dakwas is willing to fund his production, like his music recording and his videos production, and maybe actually fund his media tour. So, Dakwas is actually the person putting money in his pocket and in his bag that is keeping him on float. But Dakwas is not willing to spend more to give him access to the places where all these mainstream guys are. So he's loyal to Dakwas because maybe what Dakwas is giving him is way above what he can get if he was independent, or maybe more than what he used to get when he was just independent doing his regular shit and doing what he has to do. Sometimes loyalty comes from that. Like when you have a stable source of income, even though it's not as humongous as what most guys have, but if it is stable and it always come on time and it solve a lot of problems in your life, I don't see any reason. Like you don't, not like you don't see any reason. Like I don't see any reason, but I understand the comfort where the comfort may come from. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it, right, but I'm just saying, the things, I don't know Big G's vision, like if he even wants to grow higher than that. I might be talking like this, but he's comfortable where he's at and he doesn't see any problem with that. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if you are in a situation where you feel like they don't give you your vision is not in line with what they can give,
Yeah.
then like I don't see any issue working towards getting to a different situation, because like you cannot stay in that situation just because you are feeling like, no, I just have to be loyal to them and they did this for me. You guys get it, at the end of the day, it's business. You meet a deal and then you go your separate ways. Yeah. I'm not okay with what Universal is doing. They are investing on artists who have already been established. I was hoping they will come and dig out underground artists and show them to the world. I don't think Universal has time to do that.
No, but
I don't think they have
this
time to do
recent
that.
batch of guys they just signed, I think they are between almost being established and almost developing their own fan base, sorta. Because the last time they signed somebody which I thought they could build up was Nami Nami Cyrus, and they messed them up real bad. And the last time they signed a team like that, I felt like they were at mid tier, that they were supposed to do just a little bit of promotion on them to make them blow up rhythms, and they also went out real bad. So I don't think Universal knows. I'm just playing the devil advocate right now. I don't think Universal know how to market to the artist development, but I think they know how to leverage
Yeah.
artist popularity. I don't think they know artist development just one bit. I don't
Yeah.
think they know it. The record label that have proven time and time again that they know artist development is Big Dream.
Big dreams. Yeah.
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 So
Yeah. I think in the
Universal,
industry there needs to be
because in a
division
nutshell,
of
Universal is
level.
Empire. So I'm just talking now. When you talk about Universal, when I'm calling Rhythms and all those guys, I'm talking about Empire, because Empire is a part of Universal. Empire is Universal Cameroon. Yeah. So those guys, I don't think they know how to develop artists, but they know how to leverage the artist stardom to make money.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's division of labor in the industry. Some people have to build the talent. Some people have to leverage the talent and take it higher. Just saying.
Sometimes they cut the
Yeah.
person who actually built the talent up completely out.
But they give them something now financially.
No, because I'm just taking an example for Tenor and Dex Relay of War Machine. War Machine 2 is another record label that has proven that they can do artist development and marketing, like with Averroges, Mr. Shine, and Tenor. They have proven that they can actually develop artists, like take them to that next level. When Tenor left War Machine to Universal Music, they just cut Dex Relay off, because Dex Relay was working based on trust, like I trust this kid, like it's a family. But when Universal came in with money and told them, just came in with money and just said, you know what? I don't think you owe that guy anything. and you can just leave now, and he can't sue you, he can't do anything, blah 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 blah. That's how the relationship between Big Dream and between Tenor and War Machine ended. Though I believe they have squashed the thing, or Dex really has become the bigger man and moved on, you know, because he has proven to himself, he needed to prove to himself that he really knew how to develop artists. That's why he has done it to this next two. But yeah, so, but yeah, I just believe Dex really is the person like who became the grown up and decided to move on. If not, this case will still be in court, because I still have that interview recorded that his lawyer was actually planning to take Universal to court. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we live and we learn. Next time he will not have that kind of deal of let's just work on trust and friendship. He will actually have a
That's
contract,
what
binding
New Bell
contract.
Music do to you today. They don't
Yeah.
sign you no jack deal. They don't sign shit. You just come in. They teach you the game. If you want to learn it, you learn it. If you want to feel like they need to give you handouts, that's the wrong record label for you. Like New Bell Music is not a record label to give you handouts, to pay you wages, to no. You come there as a friend, as a family member. If already serve, I'm already serve. When something comes out, you actually learn the game from the guys who have actually made it. Like if A has succeeded in the record label, A's money is A's money. A money does not belong to the crew. If B has made it, B's money is B's money. B's money does not belong to the crew. So you can actually see and understand that if B can actually make it in this family, in this group, I can actually make it, and you work hard. Learn from the person who has made it to actually make it. I just believe that's how New Bear Music function. They don't have any
Yeah.
deal that they sign. They
Yeah.
just feed you the
Let
game.
me see. Let me see. Neto is saying he's lost. The caption is about video directors, but you guys are talking on record levels.
Yeah, it's
Neto,
because of
that's
the
a
questions
crazy.
that you guys
Yeah.
pose. That's why we talk the way we are
Yeah.
talking. It's just your
Exactly.
comments redirect us towards the direction. That's why you're lost, NATO, because you came late, like I said.
Yeah.
Okay?
So I guess this topic came as a result of Fish. We're talking about Fish being signed to record label, independent artists. Then we went to Big G Baba's record label, and we felt like the record label is holding him down. And yeah, so that's why we started talking about record labels and all that stuff.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Gotti said New Bear Music signed deals. Show me one person who that has signed a deal with New Bear Music that actually showed
hold
the deal.
up. Jovi even said it 360 deals. He said it. I do 360 deals and stuff like that.
No.
He well,
360 deal. You know
no.
what a 360 deal is? It can be everything and it can be nothing.
So I just know he signs deals and he was talking about 360 deals. So like I
A
don't know about all the
360 deal, a
details.
360 deal can be everything and it can be nothing. 360 means round, it's a circle. 360 deal, when you sign a 360 deal with a record label, because I believe that's what most artists these days sign, like Atlantic record label. Okay? Like Atlantic signed a 360 deal with you, which means they buy your likeness. Finito. The 360 deal mean when they book you for a show, the money belongs to the record label and they just cut you off a percentage. Merchandising sale, the money belongs to the record label. Brand deals, the money belongs to the record label. Album sales, the money belongs to the record label, because the money they signed you off, the advance they gave you is a 360. They bought off everything from you. So now you have partnership deal. That's another kind of a deal. That's a deal where you own your masters, you own your likeness. So everything that was done by you and has an influence of the record label, like the distribution or the marketing, you guys split the percentage of what the record label actually did. And you have a record deal. A record deal is the record label sponsoring your production and everything, and you guys split the profit that comes from the record sales, samples, collaborations, movie deals to play your song. The record label makes money from that. But when it comes to endorsements, that one belongs to you. When it comes to merchandise, it belongs to you. But 360 deal, the
Yeah.
record label partake in every, just buy your likeness, like they own you. That's a 360 deal. So 360 deal can
Yeah.
still also mean they just brought you into the family, so for you guys to do everything together, and anything that comes in, you guys split whatever comes in 50-50, or depending on the percentage. So it can still mean he's not signing any deal with them, and for them to start from scratch and work everything from the ground up and split the percentage. Because I don't see
Godi
Joby
saying,
signing any check to anybody, giving anybody any back.
yeah, Godi saying, Ishaku signed. Yes, Jovi said it, and Tata recently signed a 360 deal, bro. Yeah, so I don't know. Jovi has
He
mentioned him signing deals now.
listen. They
Yeah.
signed those 360 deals. Those 360 deals mean you're coming. How? Listen. There's no money being paid to all those guys. You can fact
Mm,
check it. You guys can ask all those guys. You guys can do. I don't know if they can disclose the amount, but there's no money. They pay those guys no money. The
mm-hmm.
360 deal there is Jovi will input his what he already has to market them,
Mm-hmm.
and any money that comes in from any venture, be it collaboration, be it endorsements, everything, he has a cut from it. Everything they do,
Mm-hmm.
like the complete circle of the entertainment industry, he has a cut
Mm-hmm.
from it. That's a 360 deal. So it can be
Yeah.
everything and it can be nothing. So, but 360 deals in the Western world, they buy your likeness. But I just believe this 360 Jovi is talking about is like a signed mutual understanding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but my point is like at least there's a deal. That's my point. I'm
Yeah, at
like,
least it's a
if
deal.
something happens, there's a deal. Like unlike in the past where the Tata or the Tila could just walk out, but
Yeah.
now there's a deal which you know that if you go, you
Now,
leave,
in this
there's a breach
360
of
deal, like the
contract.
version Newbell Music is doing right now, they can still
Mm-hmm.
work out. But it depends on how they work out. Like it depends on the amount of money they
Mm-hmm.
work out with, and it depend and
Mm-hmm.
that depend on how much they generated as individuals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it depends on how much you generated as an individual, and then if you want to work out, the record label will tell you, but you know this money generated. If you want to work out, we own this percentage. So you just give a cut, and you're free to work out. That's when these deals now come in. They cannot
Yeah.
just move out the way Tata, the way Tata or the way Tila and Pascal just walked out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Because I
Like
believe
this
Pascal walked out with nothing. Tila
yeah.
walked out with nothing. But in this deal which
Mm-hmm.
they have now with them, all these guys, if they want to walk out now,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
if
Lloyd is saying, I have this question for you guys. Can Kang be listed as one of the greatest video directors in Africa? And can he boost into the Nigerian market?
I think he has
I
already
was,
done that. But yeah,
he-
in Africa, nah, he still has a long way to go. Not
what
like a
what do
really
you,
long way to go, but I think he's
so you don't think his video quality is enough to compete with the Nigerian market?
no, it's okay. Depending on the King knows how to use whatever equipment they give him to give the best quality of product they give him.
Mm-hmm.
There are some
Mm-hmm.
videos which when I watch I just say, okay, this camera was this price from this price range to this price range. But
Mm-hmm.
Ken can compete with all these guys in Nigeria or Ghana, all these places, if he has the equipment they have.
Mm.
So yeah, he can be compared to the directors in Africa if he's in the same
Yes.
environment where they are. Yeah.
Yeah, and also I feel like he has produced some videos which could stand and compete with those people. Like there are some videos which he has produced out there where I'm like, this is awesome quality. In Africa, bro, he still has time. I don't know. Yeah. Please, how much do video directors get paid? Like their salary for the job? It depends. So it depends, and I think we spoke about that.
Yeah, that's the
It's
part
like
that made me giggle. Like it's subjective to the individual.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It depends. Yeah. So and sometimes the video directors first cut their pay before they say, okay, what's left over and what can we do?
Yeah.
Sometimes they do what they have to do, then whatever is left over they get it as their pay. So it just depends on the situation and who they are working with and how much is on the table. Godi is saying he has the quality, but he doesn't have the manpower for those kind of projects. Like okay, for example, the Daphne video where she was flying in the air doing what video was that, where she was in red and doing
That
some
video did not even do
air
well.
gymnastics.
The songs did not do well. But yeah, they listen with the level where King Stevie is at right now.
Mm-hmm.
His team is based on his budget. He can add his
Mm-hmm.
team and he can subtract his team based on the vision of the video and his budget. That's why I'm saying the
Mm-hmm.
only thing he needs now is the tools and the equipment and the environment all those guys work with.
Mm-hmm.
He can produce the quality all these other guys give in Africa.
Yeah.
Depending on the
Yeah.
budget of the video, he can increase his team and downsize his team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and why I'm a little bit reluctant in a way is because you call the Nigerian market. But if you're calling some other African countries, Ken is like, he's up there. Some other African countries, you look at the video qualities, you're like, Ken is really doing something. It's just that Nigeria, they're on a different level.
The thing with Cameroon, us, is that we put Nigeria as a measuring stick, as our competitors.
Yeah.
When they are, that's one
Mm-hmm.
of the advantage. Because if we were using a place like Sierra Leone or
Mm.
no, Cameroon is way
Yeah.
above all those
Yeah. You
guys
look.
like
Yeah.
Chad
You look at.
or
Yeah. Congo, like
Congo,
some other
Benin,
countries.
all those places. But
Yes.
it's just that we use Nigeria as our measuring stick, and Nigeria is
Mm-hmm.
almost like the European guys of Africa. So we
Exactly.
use them as our measuring stick. So if you see
Mm-hmm.
guys talking about Nigerian king, Nigerian Cameroon music compared to Nigeria, just know Cameroon is at the level where all those other guys in Africa, we are above them.
Mm-hmm.
So we are
Exactly.
trying to aim for the
Exactly.
top guys. That's
Mm.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so being on the list of best video directors in Africa, I will not really hesitate. Let me say, if we're talking about top 20, top
Yeah, top
15.
20, because I cannot
Yes.
top 10 even. I don't think he'll be there because there's a lot in Africa that I can just call. But
Yeah, mindful of the fact that there's also South Africa, that their video qualities are really
yeah,
on at the top there. Yeah, so I'll say plus the top 10, 20. Yeah,
yeah,
so he'll
20
be
to
there.
30, I think.
But I like the comparison with Nigeria. It makes us really work hard. True, sometimes it's a good thing, but sometimes too it can give you some inferiority complex, and you start feeling like you're not doing anything. But sometimes it's also a good thing if it motivates you to work harder. So it just depends on how you take it, on how you react to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we have exhausted our
1 hour.
talking about, yeah, we are more than 1 hour right now. Normally we let me see, a video director wants artists to be together, or they will start paying the amount they are supposed to pay. Or a video director wants artists to be together, or they will start paying the amount they are supposed to pay. Warning artists
I don't get it.
that
That they
that if they
warning
don't,
them. Like unity,
that
is that what you
uh
mean?
if they don't unite, these video directors, I don't even think they even care much about that. To have to give their money.
Nah.
I remember when I was talking to Ken, he was like, I was asking him about the bill. He was like, most of the time the people you see complain are those who are not really making money in the industry. Those of us who are
Exactly.
making
That's
money,
what I
we don't even
said.
care.
Like
We don't
guys who
care
are
because
actually
our
making
money
money,
we
they
make does
don't.
not depend on the government.
Yeah. Don't
Mm,
give two shits
yeah.
about the government.
So most of these videos, like, they don't care. All the singing of unity and stuff, it will be good, and I think they will like it. But it's not like their priority, or
Yeah,
it
it's not like
doesn't.
it's
Yeah,
hurting their back. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Yeah. So guys, I think we'll be rounding up for today. The comments keep on coming in. Mr. Ing said so. Okay. Yeah. So it's a good
Yeah,
thing. Yeah,
Mr.
it's a
Ink,
good
yeah,
thing.
that's the guy who directed the Mama video. That's the guy I'm talking about.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's a good thing if these artists come together and work together. Yeah. So it's a good thing. But yeah, it doesn't really affect
Yeah.
their project. Mhm. Okay, thank you guys very much for tuning in. The interaction today was golden. It was really on point. Yeah, thank you guys. Master na 2 a.m. for my country, make us sleep. Okay,
Go
Godi,
sleep.
thank you for being also. Please sleep.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah. Thank you for being with us. So we are going to round up for today. But before we go, there'll be anything to say?
um, nope. The title of the
Okay.
video is why are video directors like very expensive.
Yeah.
Um, some of them are.
Mm,
Like this guy asked something about their salary. Their salaries depend on the concept, like the amount of top projects they've had that have become like hits or gone to so many places. So it increased their wage. So the
mm,
salary now is almost like the wage, what they charge like for their work. So
mm,
anything adding on to that salary is the cost of production.
mm,
So for video directors too, it depends on the relationship or the relatability you have with them, like your relationship with
mm,
them. That's their like their
mm,
salary or their wage. If they are too expensive, you just know the kind of project you are asking from them is expensive too.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because some
Okay, so
directors take
yeah.
projects because of the passion they have for it, or the way they enjoy it, or because of the way they like it.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, true. True. Okay, thank you guys very much for tuning in. Bye Neto, bye Godi, bye DJ Jabs, Chi
Yeah.
Greg, Eric, Claudette. I hope I'm not missing out anybody.
Is
Lloyd,
it Roy?
Swaggy, Roy, Mark David. Like,
Yeah.
thank you guys for tuning in and thank you for all your contributions. It was really, really incredible. Yeah,
Yep.
see you guys on Thursday,
Yep.
Daily Bimo.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
guys.
Adios. Are we still on?